welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Representing the legendary Al Davis and the team's will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. Tonight, we're keeping it in the AFC West between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Las Vegas Raiders. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. Monday Night Prime Time is underway. Return coming from the 6. Showing a little burst so far. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45. So out had the Raiders for their first possession. And leading them out, you and I have both covered this guy, Brock, a veteran drafted back in 2013, coming off a career high in passing yards last season. It's Geno Smith.
The most passing yards of Geno's career, that would be over 4,300. Also came in a little uptick in interceptions, especially in the red zone. But that didn't bother Pete Carroll. He knew exactly who he wanted to restart their culture in Vegas, and that guy is Geno Smith. Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Here's 2nd and 7. He'll step up, and there he goes. And Smith wisely slides down safely with enough to move those chains.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
First carry here for Ashton Genty. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
19 more yards. That's another Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
8-yard line.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun give here to Genty. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Counter give to Genty. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. 4th down. He calls his own number on the option. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
So now we'll get a look at the other offense as the Chargers take the field. They're led out by the 6th-year pro out of Oregon. Productive his entire career so far. You and I are both big fans of this guy, Justin Herbert.
Just ho-hum, more of the same production from Herbert in year 5. In fact, it was the cleanest football of his career, Kate. 23 touchdowns, just 3 interceptions. But he's got to check that box of playoff wins. That's not easy to do in this AFC.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That's caught, Keenan Allen. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort.
Keenan Allen. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. To the ground it goes, that's incomplete.
Herbert's pass.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They go play action. Here's Herbert. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Herbert to throw once more. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
Now right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Harris. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that 1st down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. The back grabs it. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Raiders nothing.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. Second drive coming up for the Las Vegas offense. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on 4th down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. They go play action. Here's Smith. Throw wheeled in by Mayer. And he's short of first after a mild gain.
Dude, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. They're both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play action works beautifully and the tight end the beneficiary.
Slot receiver headed left. It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Not through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
Henley on the tackle. Tackled back at the 30-yard line.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Chargers bringing the pressure, and they got him! And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. So the LA offense getting out there for their second drive. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. By turning them against their own team, they'll quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you start to murmur and might even hear a few bluebirds. This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Harris once more. And he'll get it up to the 44. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of 7. 1st down, Chargers.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. Short pass brought in. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Herbert from the gun. Caught by his back. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you need to make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
At their own 20-yard line.
First play is going to be a give to Genty. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They start out with a 2nd and 3. From the gun, Smith. Completed to his running back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's good for Raiders first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted. He got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap to Smith. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 39. That's to the rookie out of TCU. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Caught quick right side. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
First down, Smith to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Another Las Vegas first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
1st and goal, they go option. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Smith to the air now. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
A gain of 7 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Smith in the pistol. And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders tie this game 7-7.
Daniel Carlson.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Darius Davis to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Chargers take
Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Herbert now off the play fake. Knocked away by a defender, incomplete. Couldn't make the connection, was looking for Lavakaki. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Right side into the hands of Allen. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Finds him on the crossing route. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Now Herbert again. On the quick slant, he's got Allen. And they make the tackle at the 38. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Back-to-back grabs here for Allen. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Going right side, Harris with it. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Was hoping to get that one to Keenan Allen. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Johnson finds the football complete. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Trying to run in, Harris. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 2nd quarter lead. Najee Harris, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Tiburon now for the PAT.
Extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Raiders 7.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25. The Raiders back on offense, led out by Geno Smith. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They gotta give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The Raiders pushing for a late spark before halftime. Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Smith has him on the quick hitter. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. He gets 6 on that play, and that's a Vegas 1st down.
There's no question. The greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's another Raiders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And again, it's Smith. Hauled in. Again, it's Bowers. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. And now the Raiders call for the 1st of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Vegas 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
From the gun, Smith. And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders tie things up at 14. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. The final throw before the break. Hits him on the out route. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen back with you in the studios in Orlando. We've got a close one, as we expected. No quarter given on either side. We are all tied up at the break. This one could go either way, so let's find out as they're ready for the third quarter kickoff. Send it back out to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half.
Daniel Carlson.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. On the return, here comes Davis. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here come the Chargers for their first drive of the second half. It's all squared up again following that touchdown, partner, so some added importance on this series. They'll start with a give to Harris, and they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
From the gun on 3rd, it's Herbert. And the Raiders get there and take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise, you deliver, and that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line.
The Raiders
back on offense, led out by Geno Smith.
32-yard line.
And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Genty from the gun. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up 2nd down at the 38-yard line.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Another give here to Genty. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That's Denzel Perryman in on the stop.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Pressure comes. Smith hits his running back. Escapes a defender. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for Raiders first.
And the Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Giving this to Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Simply nowhere to go on that counter play, Kate. Backside defenders took away one side, and they overwhelmed the blocking right in the middle.
47-yard line.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Back to Genty. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
He was brought down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Shotgun snap to Smith. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas, when you watch college game to the NFL game, that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Finds a man, right side. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. So after that completion, we've got a player in some visible discomfort. And here come the trainers to get him some help. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Play action now for Herbert. Connects on the crosser. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Herbert on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down over the 28-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They give to Harris from the gun. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Sending the tight end in motion left. A 3rd down run with Harris. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
Punting unit out now. J.K. Scott will kick it away. Fair catch hauled in at the 18-yard line. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Genty. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 23. Complete, it's Myers. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
7-yard gain.
That's good for 7 yards. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
1st and 10 now from the 30. And off to Genty. He finds space for a few yards that time. Sent to the ground by Khalil Mack.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 34. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Smith in the pistol. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Las Vegas sends out the punt team. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Hauled in by Allen over the middle. And that's That's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Chargers.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
First and 10, here's Herbert. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Catch is made in close. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a lead just before the end of the third. McConkey with a touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Tiburon now for the PAT.
Extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7. As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. And they're a touchdown back, Bronc, as they take over down 21-14. First call here coming from the shotgun. Throwing is Smith. Finds him over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Now Smith. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Smith to the air now. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronc. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Got a man, Bowers has it. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for Raiders first.
That's good for
it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. And again, it's Smith. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Smith. Complete left side to Thomas. This is very close, but it looks like he's going to be marked. Yep, marked shy of that first down at the 30.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. On the sneak, it's Smith. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
It's a gain of 2. That's another Raiders first down. 1st and 10.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Smith. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
First down from the red zone. The back grabs it. Touchdown. The Raiders now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th.
21 apiece.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here comes Davis. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. 1st and 10, Herbert. Complete out to the right. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. Has a lane past the 45. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Offside, defense.
Adding some insult to injury there, not only did they jump, but they still gave up a lengthy run, even with the head start, as this one's declined. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. McConkey's got it again. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
With that right off the snap.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Throwing now, Herbert. Hits him on the out route. It's a pickup of 11. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Running behind center with Harris. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. Herbert gonna tuck and run. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chargers take a 4th quarter lead. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
Tiburon now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Raiders 21.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Drive starts with an option, right side. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. They give up the guts. It's Genty. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
The Chargers into a nickel set, 3rd down. Back to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 6.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
First down, Smith to throw. It is caught left side. And this one does not go far.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
A play fake, now Smith to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10.
Hey, switch!
From the gun, Smith. It's Bowers with another catch. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
To number 89, Brock Bowers.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas.
2nd and 1.
Raiders down by 7. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun give here to Genty. They're backed up. Not the stop they could afford, Brock. This one loses yards.
I know know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. To throw. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now. He'll look to throw it. Gets this one to Myers. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 29-yard line.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here he is to throw. Completed over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd.
Yards.
And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Back to throw. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
2nd and 10, still at that 15-yard line. Setting up to pass. Really? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
6 yards.
And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Bend. Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Throwing now. Looking Myers, and he's got it. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
1-yard line.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Here's Genty. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up.
Touchdown, Raiders.
All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th.
28-all.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Chargers send wide receiver Lad McConkey set for another drive. And there's enough time left that you can't call it impossible. They're going to need a heck of a play downfield to get in range for a possible game winner. From the gun, they go with Harris. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. He completes it in traffic. And he's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. A solid gain there, gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
So it's all coming down to a try from Cameron Dicker. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. The kick is off the mark, no good. And barring a miracle, we're set up for overtime.
The mission objective now becomes supporting him after that miss, Kate. We're heading to overtime, and in that extra frame, you know there's a good chance he's going to be called on again to go out and try to win this game.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Smith to the air now. This to win the game. His lofty little throw is going to wind up incomplete. Well, Brock, 4 quarters couldn't decide a winner, and now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. So starting this year, we've got some new rules in place for overtime, Brock. Both teams now guaranteed a chance to possess the football in overtime of any game, not just the playoff. So an opening drive touchdown, no longer an instant game winner. Gotta be able to make a stop too. It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. Has this at the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield. The Charger offense making its way to the field. They left a few on the table their last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And a couple of teammates combined in there for the stop after just 1 yard.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Overtime just getting started. Both teams are going to get a chance with the football here. We've got second down. Staying on the ground with Harris. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with third down and 6 to go.
Gain of a yard, and it's third down.
Herbert from the gun. That one's nabbed by Allen. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
First down, Los Angeles.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
First down, ball at the 36. To throw, Herbert. Allen bringing in another one. And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field and tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Herbert now. Setting up the running back screen. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Don't want their first overtime drive to stop now. They got to get 6 on third down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That's caught for the first. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They'll run with Harris. And he scores! It's a touchdown! The first drive of overtime!
Los Angeles.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
Now for the extra points and a 7-point lead to defend here in overtime. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7. So starting this year, we've got some new rules in place for overtime, Brock. Both teams now guaranteed a chance to possess the football in overtime of any game, not just the playoffs. So an opening drive touchdown, no longer an instant game winner. Got to be able to make a stop, too. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. Man in motion here. Now he gets a shot here in overtime. Throw right side, finds Bash. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
This entire game hinges on them finding the end zone, Brock, as they come up on 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Complete, it's Myers. On the move, past the 40. They get 37 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
It's a gain of 37.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
First and 10 now. Here's Smith. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for Raiders first.
Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They've got a man in motion. First down, Smith to throw. This one's caught. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
And again, it's Smith. Has it down close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A gain of 3.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Now it's Genty. And it's a touchdown. The new overtime rules gave him a chance to answer, partner. They came through. This game is not over yet.
Touchdown, Raiders.
It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Now for the point after to keep this one going. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders tie this game 35 apiece.
35-35.
So starting this year, we've got some new rules in place for overtime, Brock. Both teams now guaranteed a chance to possess the football in overtime of any game, not just the playoff. So an opening drive touchdown, no longer an instant game winner. Gotta be able to make a stop too. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Motioning left is Johnston. Throwing on first is Herbert. Completed to his running back. And he'll get it up to the 27.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, the big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
They send the tight end in motion. From the 27. Throw left side, grabbed by Allen. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. They get 13 on the pickup. And it brings up an LA first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Herbert on first down. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Complete to Will Disley. A 2-yard gain brings up second down at the 42-yard line.
All right, Brock, both teams have had their opening salvos. Next score wins it in OT as they come up on second down. Now Herbert again. Fits it through the middle. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Complete to Will Disley. It's a gain of 32. First down, Chargers.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Down to the 10. And he's going to have this all the way down to the 4. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a first and goal.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
The timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. As they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT. A big try coming up here for Cameron Dicker. It's just 21 yards down the pipe. The kick is good. He got it. And they've taken back the lead.
You know, Kate, that may not seem like much, right? Just go 1 for 2 as a kicker, but it's a whole lot different just psychologically for these guys to see one go through because they may need him at some point later in this game.
So the Chargers take this one on the road. And they only needed to set him up with a shot to connect and win it with 3, and his aim was true to make it happen and put an end to this competitive ball game. So for Brock Eward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.